Darling, you send me, I know you send me, darling.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to customize your new MacBook or your new iMac. But a lot of these customizations you can actually do with your MacBook. So if you don't have an iMac, you can still do these customizations to your MacBook. I also did an unboxing of this new iMac with the M1 chip. So if you guys are interested in watching that unboxing video, I will have it linked in my description box, as well as my entire tech playlist and unboxing videos. Also, I will be breaking this video into different categories. So if you are only interested in one specific part of the video, you can just go ahead and go into my description and just click on the timestamp and it will take you directly to that part of the video. So the first thing that we're going to get started with are stickies, and then I'm going to show you guys how to change colors and highlights on your iMac. And then I will show you guys how to do app icons, Google Wallpaper, clock, hot corners, and then I will show you guys how I customize my iMac wallpaper with Canva. And then lastly, I will show you guys how you can use your iPad as a secondary screen. That way you can like multitask. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started with the video. So let's just go ahead and get started with the first task, which is stickies. So what you're gonna wanna do is go onto Launchpad. I have my stickies already on my dock, but if you guys don't have it on there, you can just go onto Launchpad, and then it should be somewhere right here or on the next screen, but mine is gonna be over here. And then once you double tap it, it will pop up, but since I already have my sticky on here, but if you wanna create a new one, you can just go ahead and create new tab or new notes. You're just going to go onto file and then press on new note, and then with this it's going to come out yellow, but you can change the color. You can change it to blue, green, pink, purple, and gray. You can have as many stickies as you want, and then you can just move them around. You can change their size. And yeah, and if you want to delete your stickies, all you have to do is just press on this corner right here, and then it will delete your stickies. And you can also change the fonts of the stickies. So you can just go on to font, show fonts, and it will show all of the fonts that the iMac comes with, or your MacBook, whichever device that you want to customize. But it comes with all of these fonts. You can change the size on here, but what I like to do is I like to get my own fonts, and you just go on to Safari or Google Chrome and then type in thefont.com, and all of these fonts come out. You can pretty much just play around with this and see what fonts you like. You can click on any fonts and, like I said, just see what fonts you like. I think I like this one right here. I like Milky Road. So in order to download, you're just gonna go right here where it says download. You're gonna download that. Go onto right here where it has the arrow in the circle, and then just click on it. And then you're gonna click on this right here and then install font. And it's going to install the font for you onto your computer. And then what I like to do is I made an entire separate folder right here, and it just says font. So I'm gonna drag it on here, and then it just it's a folder where I have all of my fonts. So I only have 3, but yeah, that's how you download fonts onto your computer. So let's say I just want to change this font to the one that we recently downloaded, which is the Milky one. For right now, you do have to look for it, but they are in alphabetical order. I'm just gonna go down to the M because it was called Milky Road. and then it will change to the font. And instead of you always having to go to the M and look for it, you can actually save it to your favorites. So what you're gonna do is just have it highlighted, and then go on to this arrow right here, go click on it, and then you're gonna add to favorites. And then on the left side, you're gonna go to favorites, and then you're gonna see all of your favorite fonts. That way you don't have to constantly look for it. It will just be on your favorites. So I'm gonna change it to this right here because that's what I like. But yeah, that's how you change your fonts. You can also change the color of the font. So you can just go onto font and then show color, and then you can pretty much change the color. And yeah, that is how you do that. The second customization that I would like to show you guys is change the colors and the highlights of your iMac or your MacBook. What you want to do is go onto System Preferences and then go onto General, and then it has two colors. So it has accent color, and then it has all of these, and it has highlight colors. And then you can customize your color to blue, purple, pink, red, and all of these colors. I chose pink because pink is my favorite color. And then the accent color you can change to whatever color you want. And this is basically the colors that are gonna show on your MacBook. So like I chose mine for pink, and this right here will show up. And the highlight is pink, and that's just because the highlight I chose to be pink. They're pretty much both pink, but if I were to choose green, as you can see, it turns green. So I'm gonna go ahead and change mine to pink because that's what I like. And yeah, so that's pretty much how you do that. It's pretty simple. And the third thing that I'm gonna show you guys is how to change the Apple icons. So as you guys can see right here, these are folders that I created, and I changed them to these lovely icons. So basically what you want to do is create a new tab. You can either do that by right clicking on your tab or on your mouse pad or on your mouse, whichever device you have, whether an iMac or a MacBook. You're gonna right click and then click on new folders, and you're just gonna name it whatever. I'm just gonna name it I don't know. You're gonna do that, and then you're gonna go on to Pinterest and pretty much choose any photo that you'd like. I have my icons from this website. It's just Julia K. Chris. She's also a YouTuber, and she does a bunch of tech reviews and tech unboxings, and that's how I get my icons. So it's just her website, juliakchris.com. You're gonna go onto home and then click right here. Whoa. You're gonna go onto desktop icons, and then this is where I get mine. So let's just say I want this coffee. I'm just gonna go ahead and to drag it to my screen, double click, and then you're gonna hit Command A, and it's gonna select the entire file, and then you're gonna hit Command C to copy. That's my homework. And then you're gonna click on the folder, and then again you're going to right click, get info. You're gonna click on get info, and then on this folder right here, not this one, you're going to pretty much hit Command V, and that's just to paste it. And that is how you get your icons. So this customization works on your MacBook and on your iMac, so whichever device you'd like. But yeah, that is how you do that. And then the next thing that I'm gonna show you guys is how to customize your Google or your Safari. And then right here, it's gonna have these like system or setting thing. You're gonna click on that, and then it has these pictures, but you can double click right here, or you can click on the button and you can do any of these. It also has a folder for just solid colors. You're gonna press on choose, and it has all of these solid colors. But what you can also do is add any image that you'd like. So again, if you go onto Pinterest, you can select any wallpaper that you like. Let me just go ahead and choose this one just for the sake of the video. You're gonna go back onto Safari, click on this right here, click on the plus button, and then click on download wherever your file is saved. I don't think, oh, my file is right here, and you're gonna click on choose, and that's pretty much how you customize that. I know there's a way where you can, it would have been easier if you were to just drag this right here, or actually just drag it right here. Yeah, you can just drag it. I did it the hard way, but yeah, if you want to save some time, you can pretty much just drag it onto here, and that's how you do that. And then another thing that I'm gonna show you guys is how to get this clock right here. And what you're gonna do is go onto Google Chrome. I tried doing this on Safari, but it did not let me download, so I'm not sure if it will let you guys download on your device, but I suggest doing it from Google Chrome. So what you're gonna do is go to this what you're gonna do is go onto this website right here, FLIQLO. I will have this link in my bio just so you guys can click on it. You're going to download it, and it works for both Apple and Windows. It requires a Mac OS of 10.11 or later, and then it requires a Windows of 10 or later. So it is free. So once you have it downloaded right here, you just double click it, and then you're going to double click this right here, and then mine's already downloaded, so it's not going to show you this, but I'm going to go ahead and hit cancel. Yours is going to show something along the lines like install or something. You're just going to want to install it, and then you're going to go onto desktop and screensaver, and then you're going to hit onto screensaver, and it will show right here. And yeah, that's pretty much how you do that. Or you can choose this one right here, and it's pretty much this website right here where you download it. I will also have this one in my description box, so whichever one you want, or you can download both. Sometimes what I like to do is I like to change it depending on like my mood and stuff. So yeah, I have these right here, and they're both clocks. They're real time. And then the next thing is hot corner. So again, you're going to go onto system preferences, and then you're going to go again onto desktop and screensavers, and you're going to make sure that it is on screensaver, and in the bottom right it's going to say hot corners. You're going to click on that, and then right here it has four options of you guys to put. So if you click on the arrow, it has all of these options. So it says start screensaver, disable screen, mission control, application Windows desktop, and all of these. I put mine to sleep. So what that does is if I were to go onto the left, it would put my computer to sleep. But on the other hot corners, I have one that says lock screen. So if I were to go to the bottom left corner, it would lock my screen. And then this one over here, it says start screensaver, which I have an option. If I were to go on the upper right, and it just starts up the clock. And then I have a launch pad. You guys can choose whichever one you like. So let me just show you guys. If I were to go onto the right upper corner, it would start up the clock. And yeah, that's pretty much hot corners right there. And then the next thing that I'm gonna show you guys is how I created this wallpaper, and I created it from Canva. So pretty much what you're gonna do is go onto either Safari or Google Chrome and go onto the website Pinterest, and then go onto another tab and go onto the website called Canva. Canva, not Canvas, canva.com. I will have that one link in my description box. And then you're gonna go ahead and create an account, or just log into your normal account, and you are going to create a wallpaper. So go back onto your Pinterest and pretty much just get any paper, or not paper, any pictures that you'd like, anything that will fit your aesthetic. If you guys want my screensaver or wallpaper, it will be on my Pinterest, which I will have it linked down below, or it will be on my screen. So if you would like to use the same screensaver as mine, it's just this one right here, and you can just pretty much save it. And then I also have this screensaver that I have on my MacBook. So I have these, and you're gonna go back onto home, and pretty much I'm just gonna create a random wallpaper just for the sake of this video. And then I'm gonna go onto Canva, and I'm going to click on this where it says create design and do custom design. So you're gonna do the width and the height to make sure that it fits onto your iMac. Okay, so my iMac is the width of 4480 and the height is 2520 pixels. And you're just gonna go ahead and create new design. That looks like the size of my iMac, at least the display size. So what you're gonna do is pretty much just drag these onto the Canva, and you can customize the size of it. So you can just go on this corner right here and customize the size. So that's pretty much how I create mine. I know that there's various websites that you can use to create your wallpaper, but I like using Canva because it's simple. And once you're done with creating your wallpaper, you can also click on the picture and do effects and change the filter of it. And that's just in case your pictures don't match the aesthetic. I think I actually like this one here, except for these two, because the rest are kind of pink and contrasted, and then these ones are pretty much like neutral colors. But yeah, once you are done creating your wallpaper, you're going to just download it, and once it's downloading right here, you can change your wallpaper. After this, you're not going to need any of these, so I usually just drag it to the trash can because I don't use them anymore. And here you go, that is your new wallpaper, just depending on the size of your MacBook. So in case, I kind of just messed up right here. And if you want to change your wallpaper, you can go onto System Preferences, go onto Desktop and Screensaver. You're going to click on Desktop right here, and then you're going to click onto this button right here, Add. And this is the wallpaper that I currently have, but I'm going to go on to Recents, and I'm going to choose it. And there you go, that is my new wallpaper. But the next thing that I'm going to show you guys is how to pair up your iMac or your MacBook to your iPad. That way you can use your iPad as a secondary screen. So basically what you want to do is make sure that both your devices are version of 2016 or newer. You're going to want to make sure that both of the devices are hooked up into your same iCloud, because if they're not, it's not going to work. So make sure that both of your devices, whether it's the iMac with the iPad or the MacBook with the iPad, I don't think you can hook up your MacBook with an iMac. I don't think, but I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. I'm just going to use my iPad with the iMac. It also works with the iPad and the MacBook, like I mentioned before. So what you want to do is, with either your iMac or your MacBook, is go on to screen mirroring. And usually my iPad pops up right here, but if it doesn't, you're going to go to System Preferences, and go on to display, and AirPlay display on the bottom right here, it says off. You're gonna click on the arrow, and this right here says Gabrielle Chanel iPad. That's my iPad. I'm gonna go ahead and click on it. So pretty much what that did was have my iPad hooked up as a secondary screen. So what you can do is just drag the file onto the iPad, and as you guys can see, it works as a secondary screen. And again, I can control my mouse onto my iPad and then drag it back. And yeah, that's how you do that. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you took any inspiration or any ideas from this video, please give this a thumbs up since all of this was free. And if you guys like this video and you guys want a part 2, definitely let me know, because I have been finding a lot of new customizations to do with my iMac that you can also do with your MacBook Pro or your regular MacBook. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like the video, and yeah, I will see you guys all in my next one.